All right, everyone, we have breaking news in the last hour. Joe Biden has aggressive prostate cancer. He also has, apparently, bone cancer. Yes, he has developed leukemia as a result of the metastasizing of the cancer cells, presumptively, within his prostate. The prognosis is pretty grim for a person who is in their mid-80s. That is that he is probably close to dying, actually. Now, it sort of depends on how quickly it proceeds. It could take a matter of months, it could take several years, but it will presumptively be the cause of his death. I can't really see a scenario in which health professionals are going to be capable of treating both cancers at the same time, preventing it from metastasizing further in a person who is, I believe, 84 years old at this point. I can't imagine that they're going to be willing to bother trying to do so. This is a video in which I will not be criticizing Joe Biden. I will, however, criticize the people around him. You knew you knew that he was not well. You knew that he was sick. You knew that he was demented. And you knew, presumptively, I'm assuming, that he had cancer. Considering the fact that you get a checkup every single goddamn year as President of the United States, what would you suspect? Oh no, he just magically developed prostate cancer and it managed to metastasize to his bones in less than a year's period. Bullshit. That's not what happened. You covered it up. You used him as a tool, as a pawn. And so all of you are effectively indicted. It's not even Joe Biden's fault in this particular case. He didn't know he had cancer. You probably didn't even fucking tell him. It's ghoulish, actually. And I find it funny that liberal commentators say, don't you dare talk about Joe Biden's cancer prognosis and stuff like that. I'm not wishing any ill on him in this particular case at all. I will point out hundreds and hundreds of his failures in an ideological sense. But that being said, I had a friend that died of bone cancer. So, uh, asking me to, that's nervous laughter, by the way. Um, Asking me to insult him as a result of his diagnosis. Yeah, that's a bridge too far for me. What I will say, though, is that the people around him are a bunch of fucking ghouls. I think that Jill is the only one that genuinely likes him. All of these other people presumptively had already been told that he had at least the prostate cancer because it couldn't have metastasized that fast. It wouldn't make any sense. I'm assuming that that's the original cancer. I mean, if he had the bone cancer, probably he'd be all emaciated. He wouldn't even be able to walk. I mean, that can be a problem for him, but that's just because he's elderly and shit like that and demented. And it has nothing to do with the cancer. So you presumptively knew. You didn't do anything about it. You didn't tell the public. You didn't even probably tell Joe himself. Probably the doctor stepped in and said, well, Joe, you're the picture of stunning health for your age. Everything's fine. You know, your pecker is still capable of pissing and without a catheter and shit like that. These people are goddamn monsters, honestly. We're run by monsters. Joe Biden is dying. He's going to die of cancer, and there's nothing that you can probably do about it. He's already in his mid-80s. He's fucking 84 goddamn years old, and he's got fucking bone cancer. What the hell are you supposed to do? Like, if I get to that age, and I won't, by the way, and I get, like, leukemia or something, I'm just gonna go take a long walk in the woods, honestly, at that point, and say, well, I'm going to stave off some of my suffering. Uh, what are you supposed to do? Blast him with radiation? Give him chems? Both of those would probably kill him anyway. Do surgery? Dude, when a person's in their 80s, doing even minor surgery can be risky. You're talking about fairly major surgery, and a bone marrow transplant, by the way, at the same time. I don't think that that's going to go over very well. And by the way, if you're already in your mid-80s, why would you even accept such treatment? Biden should immediately come out and say, yeah, I've got cancer. I'm dying. I'm not going to seek treatment. I'm not going to take somebody's fucking bone marrow or something like that. It's the end of the road for me. Goodbye. And then he should go out biking and eat ice cream and do everything else that he wants to do and just ride off into the sunset, so to speak. That's about all. Peace out.